Hello, my name is Joe Asensio.
And I'm Steve Horninger.
We're your instructional technology team here at the Edwards campus. Let's take a look at how lighting works in the Regnier Hall Auditorium. When you first enter the room on the right-hand side, you will see this mechanical button set of switches. Notice the green dot on the upper right hand. That will be the one that you'll want to push on to turn on all of the lights to get us started. What we're going to do now in this recording is go ahead and push each individual preset and show you the effects of what happens when those particular lights turn on. I'm now pushing preset 1, which will turn on the screen lights and the spotlights over the stage. I'm now pushing preset 2, which will turn on the screen lights, the can lights, and the spotlights over the stage. I will now push preset 3. That will turn on at 50% the screen lights, the can lights, and the spotlights over the stage. I'll now push preset 4. That's going to turn on the center stage spotlights. I'll now push preset 5. That's going to turn on the screen lights and all of the can lights in the room. I'll now push preset 6. Again, that was the button that you pushed when you first came in the room on the top right-hand corner. That turns on all fluorescent lighting. I'll now turn on preset 7. That's all the fluorescent lighting at 50%. When the lights are on, you can push preset 8 to turn them off. I'll now push preset 9, which turns on all of the lights at full strength. Again, back at the panel in the lower right-hand corner is the off button. Just off of stage right, just off of the stage, there's another control panel that's a touch panel. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and look at the room, and we'll push each one of these buttons. Notice full, half, stage. Those are different buttons that we're going to be pushing. There are additional tabs across the top that have specific functions. If you need advanced help to do pretty complex lighting, then please check with the IT department for a brief lesson or some assistance during your event. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the lighting. Starting at the upper left-hand corner of the presets tabs, in this case we've pushed the button that says full, and you'll see that gives full lighting to the entire stage. We've now pushed the half button that's directly below full, working our way across the menu. We've now pushed the left button. Now we're pushing the center button, so you'll notice that the center lights will start to come on. Now we're going to push the right button, and you'll notice the lights will change to put the spots on the stage right. Now I push the stage button on the lower left-hand corner. That'll give the full stage. Now let's say we want to show some of the house. So we'll do the house full button now. And you'll see that that lights up the entire room. House HF stands for house at half power. So they'll dim to about 50%. We can then shut the house lights off with the button just underneath that says house off. On the upper right-hand corner, we can push the off button, which shuts off all of the lights. I've now pushed the full button again that gives us full stage. And just as a reminder, if you'd like a little lesson on how to use all of the lights in the room, you can contact the IT department for a brief lesson. Thank you very much.